All right, man. Let's talk about 1 second. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions cutting Jamie Collins. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out Detroit Lions top playlist for more videos like this. So, apparently the Lions release Jamie Collins. Finally, okay. His effort was non-existent. We seen some plays that people posted on social media where he wasn't trying, and then also when you remove Trey Flowers and Jamie Collins, the defense actually looked pretty good on Sunday. They held Lamar Jackson under 100 yards. So I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people was blaming Alizoni. Well, maybe Alex Anazzoni didn't really have the running mate to do what he needed to do, and he looked a lot better, And like I said before, you're not getting effort, you got to get out here, and that's what probably happened with him in Cleveland. That he wasn't giving no effort in Cleveland, and that's why Cleveland moved on from him, and then it kind of clipped back in New England. So, at the end of the day, if New England is the only place he work at, and he need to go back to New England. Same thing with Kyle Van Noy. He left, went to Miami for bigger money. Miami regretted it, didn't work. Remember, Brian Flores was a defensive coach, I think, in New England. It didn't work there. So, just because the Patriots worked under Bill Belichick's scheme, when they go other places with other Patriot coaches, it don't work. Whether I don't know if they were someone with Romeo Cornell, if it went with Brian Flores, Mike Vrabel, you don't see Vrabel getting a whole bunch of New England guys and paying them big money and getting them there, and them not working. So that's the issue right now is that former New England Patriot players, they don't work nowhere else, and New England know exactly when to get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly when to get rid of guys. If it's Richard Seymour, if it was a couple years too soon. And some guys, they flat out didn't want to pay, like Chandler Jones. They flat out didn't want to play him. He's still playing at an elite level. They just didn't want to pay him. That's fine. Bill Belichick said he'd rather get rid of somebody too soon than too late. And they gotta be 100% right. So at the end of the day, dog, come on, man, what you done did? Why you wet? But you can come here, and you talk about just, historically, if you were former New England coach, or you were former New England staff, you don't want to continue to bring former Patriots in and they don't work in your system, they don't work in nobody's system. So ultimately, I think that was it's the right thing to do, cut him. One thing about you not playing well, maybe you had an off couple weeks, maybe he's a veteran player, maybe, he need a while to crank that motor up, but when you're not giving effort, you got to go. And he's talking about no matter how good you is or how your prime you is, he only 31 years old, be 32 October 20th. Nobody's above not giving effort on a consistent basis. And when we identify you not giving effort, you got to get out of here. That's one thing that Dan Campbell emphasized, is that if you're not going to give effort, you can't play here. If you're not going to be all in and you're not going to give it all your own play, you might make some mistakes. But if you're not going to give it your all here in Detroit, well, you're not going to be here. And that's what I like. But let's read this real quick. It says that linebacker Jamie Collins isn't getting traded, but he's leaving Detroit. The Lions announced that Collins had been released Tuesday. The team spent the last week trying to trade the veteran. Head coach Dan Campbell said there were suitors for his services, but the team opted to move on without getting any compensation in return. I don't know what that was about. Collins was in the second season with the Lions. He started 14 games that season. He also started the first 2 games of this season, but Campbell said the team wanted to give more playing time to younger players like 4th-round pick Derek Barnes. That's not what it is. He didn't give effort. They want to be politically correct. I'm not mad at it. Barnes started and made 4 tackles in the week, 3 lost to the Ravens. Collins will become a free agent immediately and is able to sign with any team that might be interested in adding some service to their linebacker core. So, like I said before, he left Cleveland and it didn't work, but they got rid of him for effort plays. Instantly you take him and Trey Flowers out the line, the former Patriots, replace him with Charles Harris and whoever else they played on Sunday. And you replace Collins with Derek Barnes. And look, gosh, Jolly G's Wiz. They actually play good. So Trey Flowers need to be out the lineup too. He need to be in a situation. I don't care if he's a captain or not. Nobody is above, sucking either. I don't think Flowers is giving great effort. He just trash. The minute Detroit spent money on him, he was trash. So, like I said before, Trey Flowers actually need to get out of here too. This team is a lot better without Flowers and Collins. New England trash. You know what I'm saying? And Dan Campbell, he reduces Trey Flowers' playing time. If he reduces his playing time or take him out the lineup, I respect him for that. And I'm gonna talk about him later on too. Hopefully, I respect him for that because Collins Trace, Flowers was just as bad as Collins. Don't forget Trey Flowers sucked last week. It sucked the last previous 2 weeks too. He was injured last week, and the defense actually looked half solid. So if he really want to send a message that if you suck and you don't get no effort or both, you pulling you out the lineup, go ahead. We should be going with Charles Harris, Austin Bryant, Julian Okora. They younger and they will be able to keep up with the modern quarterback like Lamar Jackson, the Russell Wilson and Joe Burrows, whoever Ben Roethlisberger old. They should go younger at that position. Let's keep it real. This dude need to get the hell out of Detroit. And I like Dan Campbell, but if he really want to make a huge statement, well, Trey Flowers got to get out of here too. Trey Flowers got to get out of here too. You look at Jamie Collins' stats. Hold on. Let's look at career. Look at his stats real quick. So New England, probably not gonna really. Hold on. Can we move over in this one? I guess not. I think I'll let us over. Hold on. Oh, when you look at New England, he really wasn't a sack guy. He really was somebody that played linebacker, 43 tackles, 115. You know what I'm saying? He's a good guy that's gonna tackle. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we go zoom out a little bit more. So I don't know. Oh, did he get picks? So I don't see them got. Here we go. 2 picks. One. He really wasn't a cover guy. He was a tackle guy. Look at his tackles. When he went to Cleveland, he was a 2 team. It was really good over 100 tackle, but then look. Look at him. He had some sacks in Cleveland. He had 4, but he never was the answer for nobody defense. He don't cover. He's a tackling machine. So we seen in Detroit that he ain't no cover corner. We seen in Detroit that he wasn't no cover corner. He's a tackler, but today's NFL, you got to be able to tackle and cover. It's not the 80s no more. You got to be able to go out there and tackle and cover. And he can tackle sideline to side. He can't cover. So anybody thought he was going to be good in coverage, he's somebody that's on rundowns. Read and react, cover somebody one-on-one. He ain't that guy. Maybe bracket somebody, he could be that guy. But good riddance. He didn't give great effort here. He had to go. And I think Trey Flowers needed to be reduced or sat on the bench or sent home too. I don't care if he's a captain or not. Giving no effort is atrocious, but being as bad as Trey Flowers, that's atrocious too. So let me know what you guys think. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you got a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, or an advertising channel, want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate, share the video, subscribe, thumbs up the video. Let me know what you think in the comments.